Hello, magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of Gangstar Magician Tarot, where I'll be your host, the Gangstar Magician himself. I'm here to deliver you your message, because that's what I do, because I love what I do, and I do what I love, and that is why I'm here, because I love being here with you, okay? Every day at 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern Time, because I love it. That's why. And so does Archangel Michael. He says, I love it too, he says. He says, I'm always out and about. He says, and he loves being out and about. He says, he loves busting demon heads too, he says. He said, that's why he got his own demon skull-crushing agate here, okay? We crush demon skulls with these, okay? Just know that. Okay? But we also, at the same time, grant your wishes of Two of Cups. That's what we do. That's what we're here for. We're here to bring all the Two of Cups together, okay? Because that's what your wish is. And your wish will be my command, because I open my heart chakra to you, okay? I welcome in any and all unconditional love, okay? Because you're the best. I love your love. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, thank you to all my new subscribers. I do appreciate you. I appreciate my new members. I really do appreciate that. What I will be doing in the membership is I will be doing more detailed readings, but in addition to that, I will also be talking more about my own personal, twin flame situation, and applying that, what I will be doing, or what I am currently doing to it, to your particular situation, okay? So it'll be a little bit more personalized, a little bit more in-depth, because there's only so much I could do when I'm, on here. I mean, I could do what I do, but, I mean, come on, what else can I really do here? I'm pretty consistent, all right? Come on, give me a break. So I figure that's what I'll do with that. Oh yeah, so I have a bunch of videos, probably close to 200 plus, of before I was the Gangstar Magician, okay? Before GSM, okay? So I did have that. I put that. It's still on YouTube. It's a bunch of videos. They're more comedic than anything. I think they're different. They're a little different, but they're very similar but very different at the same time. Okay, nobody would watch. I don't know. I had one guy used to follow me around. He used to watch it all the time. But that was it. I had 30 some subscribers. I mean, I did as many videos as I did here, and it took me. I couldn't get the people, but that's why I'm so fortunate with this, because a lot of the people I got early were what helped me, get at least monetized right now. So I really appreciate that. I really do. I mean, I will never, ever forget that, because I know what it's like to, struggle in this niche, this tarot, this YouTube situation. It's not easy. But, and even when you're really good at it, it's not easy. You know what I mean? You're still having people, clowns that are, fakers, frauds that are doing more. It's all about, manifesting and, believing in yourself. It's really all it comes down to. If you believe that you're the best, you will be the best. It's that simple. They don't say these things for no reason. They don't. Okay? And that is why this new world is here. That's why this cycle is complete. Okay? You completed this cycle. Okay? You went through it. You really did. And you know what? It's good that you did, because now look at you. Now look at you. You're something else, okay? People are in awe of you, okay? Why? Now you have this Ace of Cups coming your way. Because remember, you are a Nine of Cups. You are a wish come true. Okay, you're not just one wish come true, but you're many wishes come true. And that is why you will be getting your wish come true of this Two of Cups. That's why, okay? And that's why these people, Nine of Swords, are all crying and anxious in their bed. Okay, because they know that you're completing the cycle with them and you are getting your wish come true. They know this, and they're not going to be around for it, okay? They know that for sure, because they don't deserve to be around it. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve anything, okay, Queen of Swords, because you have boundaries. This is what it is. These are the two things. I'm going to tell you something right here. This is beautiful. That got you to completing this cycle. All right? This Ace of Cups, okay, that's going to be the key, okay, because that's going to give you the Ten of Cups. That will allow you to build your foundation on the Ten of Cups, okay? And that's where everything will, sprout into place. And now, you being this Queen of Swords, having the boundaries, is where you're able to protect your energy. This is how you became an Empress, and that's how you became a High Priestess Magician, and after that. So, all because of those two energies. These two energies are very instrumental here. And now the cycle's complete. Nine of Swords. While these people are all crying in their bed because they can't keep the secret going. I mean, this, what's it called? This cycle going. Because Five of Swords, they wanted to win at all costs. Okay? And it really cost them. Really cost them this time. They don't know what to do. Okay? Because your energy, Knight of Wands, is too passionate. It's too adventurous. Too fearless. When you're fearless, nothing can happen. Nobody can hurt you, okay? It's like there's nothing. If you don't fear anything, then nothing could hurt you, okay? And Page of Swords, your new ways of communicating, your thirst for knowledge, really blew the lid off of this, okay? Because now people get to see your side of the story, okay? They get to see what it's all about, what you dealt with, okay? And you're saying it in such an intelligent way that people are very intrigued by you that they're gonna want to know more, okay? There's gonna be people that are gonna come to you and they're gonna want to know more. And you're gonna tell them. You're gonna tell them everything they need to know. Okay? You're gonna say, now go take care of this. Take care of these people for me now. Okay? Because that's what you're doing. You're manifesting it. You're manifesting the end for your enemies. Why wouldn't you be? Okay? You're manifesting the end for any family member who thought they were gonna come up against you. They're all gonna have to suffer the consequences. It's not you. It's them. They did it to themselves. You didn't do anything. They tried to steal this from you. What did you expect to happen? You expected to destroy us and, take our destiny. And now you got caught. And now you're upset. You're mad at us that you got caught trying to do something that's so terrible. But blame yourself. Take accountability for yourself. This is what these karmic energies need. It's your fault. You did this. You did this to yourself. We didn't do this to you. We would have took care of you, probably. You know what I mean? Most likely we didn't really like you, but we probably took care of you. But you didn't feel we deserved it, you said. We didn't deserve this. So, guess what? Now, we all are going to get what we deserve here. Especially you. Okay? And now, Eight of Cups. Karmic energy, just know, you're being viewed as an Eight of Cups. People are walking away from this energy. Okay? They don't want to be around this. They don't want to hear this energy talking bad about you. They don't want to hear nothing. They don't want to hear this no more. Nobody wants to hear it, okay? So people are just like, please, we don't want to hear it, just go away. These people are seeing that they're nothing now. You're showing these people that the cycle's complete with them, that they're nothing. You're nothing. King of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, you're nothing. Come on. Queen of Wands in reverse, characters, matriarchs, come on. High Priestess in reverses. Who the fuck are you? You're nothing. You know it, I know it. We all made you seen as nothing. Nobody cares what you say. Because you're going to be going anyway. So it doesn't really make a difference. You're not going to be around anyway, so that's why nobody cares what you say. Watch and see. Watch and see. Whoever came up against you, yes, it's not going to be pretty good for them. Okay, because Three of Wands, because you're already sprouted your things along here, okay? You're already growing, okay? The growth is already there, okay? They can't knock it down anymore. They can't prevent it. How about that? They can't block it from growing, because you already know how to grow. If you already know how to grow, you can't stop somebody from growing. Just not going to. Okay, Two of Pentacles, because you adapted. You were too flexible. Okay, whatever they threw at you, you were able to adapt to. That's really what it comes down to. You're a universal adapter. Take you anywhere, drop you off anywhere, and you just somehow or another make it there. Throw you in jail. You end up being, having a good, not having a good time. You end up, making friends, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe you worked in the kitchen. I don't know. But just know, you did what you had to do, okay? And you survived it. And you made the best of every situation that was a bad situation. You didn't let it be the end of the road. You said, you know what? What can I see good in this situation? You always looked at what you could get out of it good, instead of just focusing on the negative. You always focus on the positive. That's what that was. Because you are the one who brings the fun. You are the sun. You're always focusing on the positive. Why wouldn't you? That's why you're where you're at right now. And that's why the people that came up against you are being viewed as an Eight of Cups, being viewed as a disappointment. Because again, you have this Knight of Wands energy, this passionate, okay, this fearless, this inspired, adventurous energy, okay, that these people didn't know you had. I mean, they knew you had it in you, but they didn't know you had this much in you. You were like a fucking... These people have, never seen anything like this, okay? They never seen somebody who could build their foundation on 10 of Cups like you. They thought that they were going to, steal this from you, basically, or recreate this 10 of Cups and create the abundance that you were going to create, okay? But no, it's not as easy as they think it is. creating 10 of Cups is not easy, okay? You really have to be, it takes a lot of effort, okay? And that's why you knew that if you built your foundation on this 10 of Cups, that it could never get knocked down like whatever this flimsy, thing they have built over here on this other end, okay? Because these people, what they did was they just wanted to jump right to the 10 of Pentacles. They didn't really want to put the work in. They just figured they were going to steal it. They were going to take it from you, okay? And, jump on your shoulders and kick you off the building. And then just, it was theirs now. Nah, don't work that way no more. Them days are over, okay? Them days are over coming in people's, things. You did it to the Indians. You did it to the Africans. I mean, how many more times do you think you're going to get away with this? Okay, because we were waiting for you to come try to take this from us. We were waiting for you. Okay, and we baited you in, and you went for it. Hook, line, and sinker, devil. And now, the end is near for you. And you know it. And that's why you hate us. And that's why you can't do nothing, okay? And that's why all these devils are starting to, disappear now, okay? Running in the Appalachian woods, okay? They're running, the guy gets caught with child porn and runs in the Appalachian woods, okay? That's like where all the fucking witches live, okay? So what does this tell you? These people, they're running for their lives now. They can't infiltrate this any longer, okay? Because remember, you are the one who brings the fun because you are the sun, and they wanted to stop that. They tried so hard to stop you from being positive. They couldn't. They could have put you in a fucking box. They could have put you in a trunk, and you would have came out like a dog, still wagging, still saying, whatever. I don't give a fuck what you did. You're not going to go to them. You're going to go find something new, okay? Because you know that the love was always with you, okay? Because 9 of Wands, you were so brave. You were so courageous, okay? What you've been through would have broke a lot of other people down, but it made you stronger. It made you better, okay? It showed exactly who you are, okay? You showed these people exactly who you are, and you showed them exactly who they are, okay? And they are exactly who they said you were, and you are exactly who they said they are, okay? So that's all it comes down to, is their projections now are back to them. You transmuted that energy. You use it to your benefit, okay? Transmutation is when you absorb negative energy and turn it into a positive, and then return the negative energy to these people. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. It's not like it comes in and you just go, like you have to, you do deal with some of the bullshit that they hit you with, but then you use it to your benefit, okay? So that's exactly what you did here, okay? Now, because what these people did gave you huge street credibility here, okay? You have real credibility in this situation. Nobody's going to tell you otherwise. Trust me when I tell you, because you're part of the Ethos crew. You're a made guy, okay? And you are full of love, unlike these people, okay? They have no love in them. There's no love here, this 8 of Cups. That's why people are walking away. They're coming towards you, the sun, okay? Because you have something already built here, and your energy is fearless and adventurous, okay? And whatever illusions, people don't want to hear it about you no more. They don't want to hear it. They know it's bullshit. These people look so stupid when they try to make you look that they give themselves away, because whoever's talking bad about you, and that's being like, they give us demons. Listen, here's your thing. Demons will always give themselves away around you. Like, they can't fake it. They can't. Your light irritates their demons. They cannot fucking resist. Okay, they're it's great though. Okay, you're a demon fucking repellent. That is exactly what you are. Alright, Page of Wands in reverse. And now these demons, they have a lack of direction. Okay, they're creating conflict where, there's not conflict. They don't know what they're doing. They're completely off their path here. Okay, and that's because the Chariot's here, because movement is here for you. While you're moving along, they are off their path, okay? They are stuck, okay? They cannot move. They cannot stop you. They cannot oppose you. There's nothing they can say but bow down to you and apologize. So all they can do is bow down and apologize. And that's exactly what they will do if they want to get out of this. Or go back to hell and never seen or heard from again. We don't give a fuck what happens to you, okay? We really don't. I don't care if it's the counterpart. I don't care if it's your mother. I don't care if it's your fucking sister. I don't care who the fuck it is, okay? If they don't bow down, then they're going back to hell to never be seen or heard from again. Sorry, okay? Because we are already building our foundation on this 10 of Cups, okay? We are already sprouting things along. Things are already coming from it, okay? And it's only going to keep going. Imagine where you're going to be a year from now. Look at where you're at now, but just imagine in a year, okay? But you have to really put some. I'm not saying things are great for you right now. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying, oh, everything's great, blah blah blah. But you have to remember, you can't feel sorry for yourself either. You got to say, listen, what am I going to do to make me stronger here? I know I'm in a fucked up situation, but how am I going to get myself out of this? Okay, and I'm not saying you got to go out there. You just got to be the one who brings the fun, because you have to remain like the sun. Okay, you have to stay positive. Okay, because if you stay positive, then it's all going to work. But if you stay negative and you're like, oh, well, I don't have nowhere to, I don't have this, I don't have that, blah, blah, blah. Why the fuck do you think you don't have that? Nothing, because you keep talking about it. You gotta learn this shit. You gotta learn. It's all fucking in your mind. You're in a lack mentality. Okay, you gotta get out of it. Okay, that's where it's at. You're still a good person, but you're, and I know it's difficult when you're depressed. I know it. Trust me, I fucking know. I dealt with this. I've sat in a fucking jail cell for fucking nothing. I didn't do anything, and I sat there for a fucking year. So I understand what the fuck it is to be fucked over. You know what I mean? I get it. Okay, but you have to be strong. You gotta say, I'm not letting these motherfuckers beat me. Okay, because remember, you're part of the 8th house crew, and Death is part of our crew. Okay, actually, he's our leader. Okay, and he actually fights for us. Okay, and that is why he loves it. He loves what he does. Okay, Death. He'll come. Anybody fucks with you, Death comes with the horse, brother. He comes with the pale horse, fucking walking with the flag, and he's looking around, and he says, who's fucking with my collective, my 8th house crew here? And everybody puts their head. Nobody wants to look at him. Okay, but they were big shots before they knew this, all right? They were big shots. Okay, they thought they were tough guys. They're not so tough when you're right on their face looking at them. They're tough when you don't know nothing, when they're attacking you and you don't know, and they're in a group of people. Real tough, aren't you? Real tough in a group, right? You're not so tough when we're looking right at you, are you? Okay? And that's why we're going to show everybody what the fuck you are. And you're going to bow down. Okay? Believe me. And that's why 7 of Swords are coming clean. They know they got to come clean. And they're going to have to bow down and apologize. They're going to get down on their knees and they're going to say, we're sorry we ever did this to you. Please forgive us. Please. And I'm going to say, okay, maybe I'll give you another chance. But you're going to have to really show me something here. You're going to have to prove it to me. Okay, because remember, 7 of Wands, you're in complete control of the situation. These people are no longer in control. You show them who's control. I'm not saying you be mean or you be, rule with an iron fist. Perhaps you rule with an iron hand. Okay, not an iron fist, but an iron hand. Okay, be gentle and firm in how you handle situations. You don't have to handle these people like they did to you. No. You say, listen, we don't retaliate. Okay, we don't do stuff like that. It's not our thing. Okay, we make people, want to make it up to us. Make it up to us. Why don't you bring us what you took from us? Why don't you do that? Why don't you start there? Why don't you start talking about telling our counterpart how you lied about us? Why don't you start there? Okay, why don't you do that? All right, and then we'll see what happens for you. Okay, because remember, the holidays are coming up. Death is coming for you. The holidays are here. Okay, you want to ruin people's holidays? We think we forgot about New Year's Day? Do you think we forgot about that? We didn't forget about that. 1983. We didn't forget. Lisa, we didn't forget. We're coming for you. There you go. That's an Easter egg for you. Okay, because remember, like I just said, you know who's here for you, Lisa? Death is here for you. You and that whole group of fucking fat bastards is here for you. You thought you were going to come around here and fuck with our family? No. Death is here for you. There you go. Says it right there. And that's all 2 of Pentacles, because you were able to adapt to this situation. You were able to remain flexible. You figured out these fucking jerk-off people. You figured out, okay? You figured out how maybe your mother was involved with these people, and they thought that they were going to infiltrate your family and destroy it from the inside out. That's what these people thought they were going to do. No. And they recruited other people in your family to do it. Your family was infiltrated, okay? They turned people around with lies about fucking promises, greed, lust. They're all going to be seen for what they did. All their fucking incestive ways, your incested ways is going to be seen. Yes, they will be. Okay, so what you going to do, brother, when the largest arms in the world run wild on you? What you gonna do? Okay, that's what they need to understand. What are they gonna do? Let's find out. What are they gonna do here? When the largest arms in the world run wild on them. Let's find out. Because death's here for them, and you have this foundation built on the Ten of Cups. Because you remain positive. And now they're stuck, and they want to come clean. Okay? Because remember, you're the one. You're the star of the show here, not them. They wanted to take this energy. They knew you had this energy before you did. Okay, so you were a young child. These people knew that you had a destiny here, and they plotted against you since you were a young child. They're going to pay for that. You're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it. When you mess with children, that's when I draw the line. I don't give a fuck. Nobody's going to stop me when I see that. Okay, so you want to play games? Fine. Play them. You played your games. Now we're going to finish them. We're going to finish them. The star of the show's here. The real star of the show. Remember that. And you know who's with this star? The Hierophant. They support this star. They institutionally support him. They don't support you. They know what you people are. They know. That's why Eight of Cups, you're being viewed as an Eight of Cups. They're walking away. People are walking away from you. They see you have no direction here, Page of Wands in reverse. They see death's here for you. He's out and about. He wants to know what's going on. What's going on with you people? Ask him questions. Okay, so you better have some answers. The Hierophant also has some questions. Okay, because what do you think? We don't know what you did? We know about the accounts. We know about everything. We know about everything. That's why these people, they're fucking terrified of you. They don't know what to say. They don't know what to do, because as soon as they say something, you're just going to say, well, this is what they're doing here. You're waiting. They have to make a move. And they know they have no move. There's no dirt. They can't do anything. Ace of Swords. You're too sharp. You have too much mental clarity. People are seeing things way too clearly that you're the star here. Okay, they're watching you. They're simply watching you. Okay, and they know what you're all about. Whatever these people said about you is not true. They are exactly what they said you are. Okay, and you now, Six of Swords is leaving them all behind. Okay, and they're all crying in their bed because they know they cannot come with you. And you are going straight to the top, and they're going straight to the bottom. Wherever they wanted you to be is where they're going. Remember, what's ever meant for you will always find you. See, you're teaching these people. You're teaching them a lesson here. They wanted to teach you a lesson, they said. But no. You're the one who does the teaching around here, okay? Yes, it's you, okay? And you taught these people. You don't fuck around with the 8th house crew unless you want to get dealt with accordingly, okay? Two of Wands in reverse. So they didn't plan this far, trust me when I tell you. They did not see things coming like this. They did not see things unfolding this way. They thought when they threw you off the cliff, you were never going to get back up. They just didn't even check. They didn't even plan for what would happen if you got back. They said, nah, nobody's ever gotten back up from this, so they won't either. But you did. You put yourself back together. You cracked your neck back in place. You put your arm back on. You just started, cracking your back. You just started, all this negativity started coming out. Oh, you said, wow, I survived that. What the fuck? I just fell off a cliff. How am I survive? Wait a second. I'm stronger than ever now. What is going on here? And that's what these people want to know. How the fuck did you get thrown off a cliff and come back stronger than ever? How is this possible? That's for you to find out. We don't have to tell you anything, okay? Why don't you come find that out, okay? We don't have to tell you how anything happened. We don't owe you any explanation. You owe us explanations as to why you threw us off the cliff. We're not here to talk about why we're so strong after you threw us off the cliff. We want to know, why did you throw us off the cliff? What was your motive? We know what it is, but we want to hear it come out of your mouth. That's why Seven of Swords in reverse, they're coming clean here. And Death's here. Death's going to force it out of them. Okay, he's got them in a Kimura lock right now. It's either that, come clean, or have your arm ripped off and sent back to hell to never be seen from her from again. Doesn't make a difference. Doesn't make a difference to us. We don't care. Because whatever Five of Swords, whatever winning at all cost, it really cost you, didn't it? Yeah, it really did. Being seen as a sneaky bully. Sneaky thieves. People thought that you really thought you were fooling people. Maybe you did. You didn't fool people. You didn't fool us, though. And that's why they knew they had to get rid of you, because they knew they could not fool you. Okay, they knew you knew what they were. They knew it. They just needed you to go. They needed to discredit you. They needed you to make you seem like you were crazy. But you would not allow this. You would not go with this narrative. You're like, whatever. You just went with the flow because you knew what was going to happen anyway. Listen, brother, these Nine of Pentacles in reverse characters, okay, this false sense of success, you knew this was bullshit. Okay, these people knew you seen through them. All right, Seven of Pentacles, because you were too hardworking. You had a long-term view. You knew where this was going. Okay, and that's why you didn't fight back. You didn't do anything. You didn't it's all going to work out for you. You just believe it's all going to work out for you. Believe me when I tell you this. I wouldn't be telling you this stuff. I've been sitting in situations that were not fun. Okay, believe me, all because of this fucking people, my family, hating on me and putting fucking wishing bad. But now they're all going to have to go through it. Just like, they did to you. They're all going to have to go through it. Because we're changing the consciousness here, guys. This is like, you got to just believe in this. Believe in it. Just believe in me. Believe in me that I'm going to get us there. I mean, do I seem like I would come on here and the only way that I would ever disappear here is if somebody came and forcefully took me away, okay? That's the only way, all right? So if I ever just not come on anymore, something bad happened, okay? Because that's the only way I would ever stop doing this. If somebody forcefully stopped, but they can't even come near you, so it doesn't make a difference. Not a big deal. So that's nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about, because remember, Six of Swords, you're leaving this all behind. You don't even care what these people fucking... It's like you're not even looking at what they're doing. You don't... Like, they could be fucking doing whatever. You're not even watching. It's like a fucking train wreck back there, but it's not like, when people have to watch a train wreck. You don't even care. You're just focused on what's going in front of you. That is all shit to you. That's a big piece of shit behind you. We might look at it and say, oh, well, that's impressive, and then flush it. That's the most we'll do with that shit, okay? And that's the most we do with the shit we have behind us, okay? Because Three of Pentacles, because there's new people here that want to work with you. They want to collaborate, okay? Real deal people that know your value, okay? They're not trying to steal. They're trying to, match your value. They're not trying to steal from you. They're not trying to hold you down. Them days are over. They're over, okay? We're already fully into the age of Aquarius now. It's done. Come on. It's over. These people were going to stop you, they would have already. You wouldn't be sitting here watching me, okay? I wouldn't be sitting here doing what I'm doing if these people were going to stop us. Come on, stop it, please. All right, that's why they're heartbroken, Three of Swords. They're heartbroken because they can't stop it, okay? They can't stop this because you got the hotness, monotonous, okay? That is 100% accurate, too. Okay, they're heartbroken, all right? They're heartbroken that you are here with your soul tribe, okay? That you are part of this 8th house crew, that you're celebrating, that you know that nobody can fuck with you, okay? That's what they're very upset about this. All right, so what's going to happen? And we don't even know who the fuck we're dealing with. We don't even have anybody out here, really. Okay, we know you're the star of the show, the superstar, okay? The sun has this 10 of Cups, building their foundation on this 10 of Cups that, is very sharp-minded, has this adventurous Knight of Wands, fearless energy, is clearly building something here in this Three of Wands. Okay, and has Death here watching their back, taking care of people who's got problems. The end is here for whoever came up against you. You're leaving this behind, okay, because these people, they didn't plan this far. They didn't plan this far, okay? They have no direction, okay? They're heartbroken over the situation because their full sense of success, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, is being seen through, and now they have to come clean, okay? They have to come clean because people are walking away from them. They're being viewed as no love here. People don't want to be around no love. Okay, they don't want to see these illusions anymore with the moon. They don't want to do the moon magic with you people anymore. Okay, they're done dancing around chanting people's names. They don't want to do that. That's what these people do. It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking video of this too. It's so fucking funny. But it's just like, whatever. This might have worked at one time. It does not work anymore. Okay, and that's why these people are heartbroken. Because the end is here. The cycle is complete. So what's going to be the end result here for this whole situation? And then we'll go into confirmation here. Okay, so, and we have this Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. So now we know who we're dealing with. Okay, so you're dealing with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, this was somebody who was presented as the ideal spouse, as the wish come true. But no, that's you. Okay, but we know what's going to happen for this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I said what's the end result of this situation, and we'll get more clarification. Is this Queen of Pentacles in reverse will have to ride the Tower of Terror with the King of Wands, okay, because they love what they do to King of Wands. So this Queen of Pentacles right now is in the Tower of Terror. Okay, and now we'll see how tough they really are. Okay, see if they can survive the King of Wands, Tower of Terror, which is very, very surely. Okay, because the King of Wands is getting a lot of experience with this Tower of Terror. He loves it, he says. Fucking loves it. Fucking loves it. I tell you, can't wait to get here. I love it. First one here, last one to go. He's the best. King of Wands, the best. Love him. But yeah, let's see what we gotta do here. Let's see what we're working with. All right, let's get a little clarification here, a little confirmation. Yeah. So yeah, whatever. I don't even care. All right, so let's see what we're working with here. Let's see what we're working with. Okay, what we do know we're working with is the Seven of Cups. Okay, so these options, this confusion, these fantasies, these opportunities. Okay, some of them are possibilities, but most of them are not even realistic. Okay, and this is where they use the confuse your counterpart with the Seven of Cups. These options. Okay, you were the only option, and now they know that. They see that very clearly. They always knew that you were just Nine of Pentacles, though. Okay, you have the independence and the abundance to live your life on your terms. You always have, you always will. Okay, but you really showed it now. You really showed that you don't need nobody. That you are the real Queen of Pentacles. Okay, now, Four of Cups, this fake-ass Queen of Pentacles in reverse are being rejected. Okay, because they're being seen as the fraud. Whatever they said this person, they said you are, is exactly who this person. It's just... Listen, it's just the irony is amazing, okay, that you are the one who has this lover's energy. Everybody knew you were the Queen of Cups, okay, that's your default. Okay, they had to get you out of here, okay, they knew you were making your counterpart too happy. They knew that it was a matter of time, and now, like I said, you are this real Queen of Pentacles. Did I just say that? Okay, because the Queen of Pentacles is a card of abundance, nurturing, and practicality that signifies creating a comfortable and prosperous life for oneself and others. Okay, that's exactly who you are. Okay, why is that exactly who you are? Because look, Queen of Pentacles is a Nine of Pentacles. That's exactly what you are. I mean, please tell me that's not, okay? That's exactly who you are. Not only that, you're full of love. I mean, it's that simple with this lover's energy. You're full of it. I mean, it's never going to stop you. So it's like, I don't understand how anybody thought that they were ever going to turn you bitter, okay? Because remember, your good friend, Death, our leader, okay? The death angels we are, okay? We are here, and Death is here for us, okay? Because this is what they fear the most, okay? So what they fear the most is death, and now he's here, okay? And he wants answers as to why these people thought it was a good idea to mess around with you. He wants to know. And these people, they don't want to answer, but they're going to be forced to. So that's why they're coming clean. Okay, because you're just Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You don't need nobody. You don't need these fucking people. And they know. They can't stop. They're addicted to your energy. They've been fucking stealing your energy for your whole life. Okay, and then you took it back, and now they're fucking lifeless. So they're gonna be here. They're gonna show up, and you're just gonna say, "What do you want me to tell you? Prove it. Prove it." But first, get down on your knees and bow down. You will bow down to the Master. The Ascended Master, that is, you are. That is. I love it. I look at this tower, people jumping out of buildings and shit. They're jumping out of buildings to get away from the Tower of Terror, the King of Wands Tower of Terror. It's the King of Wands and the Tower of Terror. Okay, we gave it to him. It's his now. We don't want it no more. That's his. We're more about the love. He just likes this, though. We love it, though. We love seeing him. We love seeing him have so much fun. We love it. Okay? And you know who else we don't love, though, too much? When they're like this, but they get us aggravated, but they're going to be getting taken care of, okay? Is this King of Pentacles in reverse, all right? That's your counterpart. This greedy bastard, okay? They're releasing this, though, because remember, Seven of Swords. The betrayal is here, okay? Whatever this person was paid, this person used their... This person has been greedy their whole life. They come from greed, okay? They come from money. That's what they're taught to put money over love. Your family came to this person, paid them off to go away from you, turn on you, do whatever it is. But this person really, at the end of the day, was setting them up. They knew that the Tower of Terror was going to be here to handle all this, okay? And these betrayals will be seen through. That's why your family's in fucking disarray. They're fucking scared shitless. They don't know what to do. They're finished, though. There's a lot of them. They're not coming back from this. They know what they did. You know what they did. They had to live with this. And you had the ancestors. These are people in your own family that the ancestors support you. You are the one that they back. Okay, these people knew this and they were jealous of this. And now the ancestors are haunting them. They're all over these motherfuckers in the house. They're running around fucking. These people are literally jumping out of buildings, okay? This is what's happening here, Two of Pentacles, because you were able to adapt to the situation. They didn't think you were going to be so flexible, Okay, they didn't think you'd be able to multitask or, manage your time correctly. They didn't think Four of Swords, and then also rest and relax too, okay? Because you do. Just because, you're very hardworking doesn't mean you're not resting and relaxing, okay? Because you do know how to get your energy back, okay? You have such good energy that you could do all these things. You could make 2 quality videos a day while working 6 days a week at a busy restaurant. You can do stuff like that, perhaps. I know I can, okay, and I know you can too, okay? Not that I want to do that, but sometimes this is what has to be done, okay? And it shows that you are able to balance yourself. You're flexible, okay? You know what matters here, okay? You're putting, what matters first, okay? Because now you doing that is causing this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They're losing everything, this King of Pentacles in reverse. They want to put money over love. Now they lose everything. Why is that going to happen? Because you're the magician. You're going to manifest that. We are manifesting that your counterpart, this King of Pentacles reverse, this greedy bastard, loses everything, Ten of Pentacles. They will, because they've done fraud, they've done stuff, they've stolen from the government, they've stolen whatever this is for the rest. They stole stuff. Money stolen. We know it, all right? They're already looking into you. There's immigration laws that have been broken. There's so many things. This place is getting shut down. All right, so at the end of the day, they're finished, all right? Just know that. And they're going to come bowing down. You're begging down, please, I'm sorry. You say, listen, I don't have time for this. Just get the fuck away from me, all right? Because you're a magician, okay? Because remember, the magician advises you to use your skills, resources, and power to manifest your goals and create your reality. Reminds you to be aware of your potential and to use it wisely. Exactly what you're doing, okay? You want these people gone, all right? You said they're whack to you. You want them, disappear, vamoose. They're whack to me. Told them to take them rhymes back to the factory. I see. The gimmicks, the whack lyrics, the shit is depressing, okay? The shit is depressing, okay, Three of Swords. They're heartbroken over the shit, okay, that you caught them. That you told them, disappear, vamoose. You whacked to me, okay? And that is what made these people really, really lose it, because Ace of Wands, you are an inspiration, because the Ace of Wands is a card of inspiration, new opportunities, growth, and potential. It represents a creative spark that motivates and inspires you to pursue a new path. And these people are heartbroken over that. They're very much heartbroken, okay? Especially this King of Pentacles in reverse who's losing everything, okay? Because you adapted to the situation and show that you were the star of the show and have the mental clarity, and people are clearly seeing that, okay? They're clearly seeing that you are the one, okay? That brings the fun because you are the sun. There's that clarification, okay? Because remember, the Sun card advises you to enjoy the success and happiness that you have worked hard to achieve and share your joy with others. And I believe that's exactly what you're doing. And how did you get there? By, getting this hangman energy. You paused, you surrendered, you looked at things at all different perspectives, okay? Because the hangman card advises you to take a time out from the situation and reflect on your own needs and goals. Be patient and let go of your resistance. Look at this situation from a new perspective. It's exactly what you did, and that's exactly why you're here, and that's exactly why you're the star of the show, and this King of Pentacles in reverse is losing everything because of it. They bet against the wrong horse, brother. You were that dark horse. That dark horse you are. Yes, you are. Okay, now these people, they're not coming off pure and innocent like you, okay? They're coming off very, very much as unclean spirits, okay? That is all I have to say about these people, because you, Page of Cups, is getting these intuitive messages, okay? These intuitive messages you're getting is landing you these creative opportunities, and now new love is on the horizon for you, Page of Cups. Okay, because you are very, very curious at times, okay? Your curiosity did not kill you. It only made you better, okay? You were curious. It's thirst for knowledge you have, okay? And this thirst for knowledge is when you came in here with your 2026 chariot, okay? You came right on in here. You said, brother, I'm here with my new chariot, okay? Because the chariot advises you to use your strength and determination to overcome any obstacle, any challenges and obstacles, and achieve your goals. Be prepared for the changes that will sweep in and carry you with them. Because movement is here, brother. The chariot cannot be stopped. Okay, this lover's energy you have cannot be stopped, okay? Because the lover's card advises you to communicate openly and honestly with your partner. Embrace your differences and similarities. Just watch out for choices that will produce dissatisfaction and disconnect. Okay, and that would be like temptations, okay, lust, different things like that. That's not what this is about. It's about sacred sexuality, okay? You will have that, all right? And that's what's going to be the best, okay? That's what you want, okay? And whatever this one-trick pony, this magician in reverse, whoever thought they were going to trick you or do whatever, they're being seen through, okay? And it's probably this King of Pentacles in reverse or whoever came to pay them off, okay? Because they clearly see you in this Three of Cups. They clearly see this, okay? You have a spiritual and emotional awakening that connects you with your intuition, divine love, and abundance in life, that you're around your soul tribe, that you're celebrating, okay? That you guys are, making things happen. They see this, okay? They know that that's what's going to happen for you. Okay, and this Five of Wands, okay, this rivalry, conflict, competition, there is none, okay? It's only with themselves now, because you're moving along, okay? And we're just going to end it here, because you don't want to know why, what's going to happen to this people that came up against you, all right? You want to know? Ten of Swords here, brother. The end is here for these people. Because what else did you want? Death already showed themselves. They're here. This is what it is. We're in the 9-year. I'm just telling you what's happening. Yes, I know it happens a lot, but it's the same thing because it's going to continue to happen. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The end is here for them, okay? This King of Pentacles in reverse. They're losing everything, okay? You being seen as the star of the show, building your foundation on this Ten of Cups because you are the one who brings the fun, because you are the sun, and you have this fearless and adventurous energy that cannot be stopped, okay? And that is why when the King of Wands put this Queen of Pentacles in the Tower of Terror, okay, the end is here for them, okay, right after that. So that's usually what happens unless they survive, and I don't think they're going to survive the King of Wands Tower of Terror because no one has survived yet. Nobody, okay? So I will see you at 11, guys. I love you.